Hello. I'd like to show you a tool rack that I made for the Backhoe on our LX 2620. I built one for the Backhoe on our Kubota B2601 and loved it. It was designed by Paul and Kathy Short in Newfoundland, but it wouldn't work on this Backhoe. So I've made a little bit of a redesign so it will work. The Backhoe on the B2601 is a BH70, and it swings from side to side through 140 degrees. So the tubes that hold the tools could be mounted on the outside of the operator's platform. This Backhoe on the LX 2620 is a BH77, and it swings through 180 degrees, so there's no room here for the tubes to be mounted outboard. So they had to be mounted inside. But that's okay, because the operator's platform on this Backhoe is quite a bit bigger than on the B2601. I'll include a clip of the tool rack on the B2601 so you can see the difference. It's just a few pieces of PVC pipe, a little bit of plywood, a little lip put on the back so it'll attach to the foot plate on my Backhoe. I had to put a little bottom in each end so that when you put a shovel or a crowbar in there, it won't slide through. I made the tubes that hold the tools from 2-inch PVC electrical conduit. And in the bottom, I put closed cell foam so the tools could rest on that and not the floor of the operator's platform. I made the frame from 3/8 inch plywood, and I put blocks on the back made from 5/8 inch plywood, and that's so that the screws that hold the tubes on would have more wood to anchor to. I also put washers on the screws that attach the tubes to the frame between the tube and the frame, so it would create a slot here that I can slide the rack down over the tow rail on the operator's platform. Now, all of these dimensions are important if you're building this for a BH77 Backhoe, and I'll take you over and show you why. I made it pretty tight, just so it wouldn't rattle around. I made the tubes only 12 inches tall, so they wouldn't interfere with my grab handle. But if I do have tools in here that were a bit of an issue, I also put a grab handle up here. And you can see, even with the rack installed, there's still lots of room in the operator's platform. You can see that the frame has to be 3/8 of an inch. There's very little clearance between the frame and this part of the Backhoe. This notch becomes quite important because the locking mechanism for the boom is going to slide in here, and the height of these blocks becomes important because you're going to see the Backhoe come over and tuck in underneath this. So I'll show you. So there you have it. If this video could help someone, that'd be great. Thanks for watching, and take care. Oops, I forgot something. I made a schematic with all of the measurements.